So next in this video we will talk about next question, which is question number 15th of miscellaneous exercise chapter 9 class 11th. So in this we have pth pth term, qth term and rth term of an AP is A, B and C. So 15th pth term, so AP is equal to A, which is equal to A. Pth term means A plus P minus 1 D, right? Similarly qth, so AQ is equal to B, which is equal to A plus Q minus 1 D. A PQR, AR is equal to C A plus R minus 1 D, right? So these are three equations we have. We know the formula for AN is A plus N minus 1 D, so that formula we have used in this, because pth term is A, qth term is B and rth term is C. We have taken capital A because small a is already used there, right? So first term is capital A. Now if we subtract equation 1 from equation 2, right? So we'll have A plus Q minus 1 D minus A plus P minus 1 D, right, is equal to B minus A, right? B minus A. So A plus QD minus D minus A plus PD plus minus PD plus D is equal to B minus A. So A to A cancel, D to D cancel, right? If we take D common from here, so Q minus P is equal to B minus A. So D is equal to B minus A upon Q minus P, right? Let it be fourth equation, right? Similarly, if we subtract second equation from third equation, so second minus third minus second, so we have same A plus RD minus D minus A minus QD plus D is equal to C minus B. So this from this, so taking D common, R minus Q is equal to C minus B. So D is equal to C minus B upon R minus Q. This is which equation? Fifth equation, right? So we have this equation, both the values are of D. So let's compare the values. So from fourth and fifth, we can say B minus A upon Q minus P is equal to C minus B upon R minus Q, right? C minus Q, both the equations are equal. So let's cross multiply. So B minus A multiply by R minus Q is equal to C minus B multiply by Q minus P, right? So what we have to show in this, we have to get this expression, okay? So BR minus AR, right, minus QB plus AQ is equal to CQ minus CP minus BQ plus BP, right? So taking everything here in left side, so BR minus AR minus AQB plus AQ minus CQ plus CP plus BQ minus BP is equal to 0, right? So if I take A common from these two terms, right? So A common from these two terms, so we have Q minus R, right? Similarly, if we take B common, BQ here also we have, BQ here also we have. Similarly, B common from these two terms, so plus B common, R minus P, right? Similarly, if we take a common, right? So if we take a common, so if we take a common, we'll have AQ. So A we have already taken common. C, if we take C common now, so plus C common. So we have P minus Q, right, is equal to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms we have. So what we have to show? We have to show the same Q minus R multiply A, R minus B multiply B, and P minus Q multiply C is equal to 0. So this we have to show. So hence proved. Please pause the video and note it down. Next is question number 16. So in question number 16, we have A 1 upon B plus 1 upon C, comma B 1 upon C plus 1 upon A, comma C 1 upon A are in AP, right? So we have to prove that ABC are in AP also. Okay, so if this is in AP, so common difference will be same, right? What is the condition for AP? Common difference will always be same. So difference between these two terms and difference between these two terms will be same, right? So B bracket 1 upon C plus 1 upon A minus A bracket 1 upon B plus 1 upon C is equal to C bracket 1 upon A plus 1 upon B minus B bracket 1 upon C plus 1 upon A, right? So this we have. So taking LCM, AC, we have A plus C, B minus BC, we have C plus B, A is equal to AB, we have B plus A, C minus AC, we have A plus C, B, right? So if we take common all together, so we'll have ABC. So here we'll have B square bracket A plus C minus A square, right, bracket B plus C, right, is equal to, here also take common, take LCM ABC. So C square A plus B minus B square A plus C, right? So far we have simply taken LCM, right? Now ABC to ABC get cancelled, right? So what do we have? Okay, so B square A plus C plus B square A plus C is equal to we have C square A plus B plus A square B plus C, right? So we have to show that ABC are in AP. To show that ABC are in AP. Okay. So what we can do? We can take B square. This is 2B square A plus C is equal to C square AC square plus BC square plus A square B plus A square C, right? And here from here also we have 2B square A plus 2B square C, right? So let's just simplify. 2B square C we have, so we have B square C, 2B square A, 2B square A, 2B square A, okay. So we have AC square AC, BC square BC. So what we can do in this, So now what we will do, we will just, it's better to simplify it here only, right, rather than taking it. So it will be b square a plus b square c minus a square b minus a square c, c square a plus c square b minus b square a minus b square c, right? So if I take AB common from this, right? So AB common from this, these two, so we'll have B minus A, right? Similarly, if I take C common from this, so we'll have B square minus A square. Similarly, if I take A common from this, so we'll have C square minus B square, and C common from, and BC common from this, so we'll have C minus B, right? So far what we have, this B minus A, okay, so AB bracket B minus A plus this can be written as B minus A B plus A, because x square minus y square is x minus y, x plus y, is equal to A bracket C minus B C plus B plus BC bracket C minus B, right? Now taking B minus A common throughout, so B minus A common throughout, so we have AB plus C CB plus AC, right? Similarly, if we take C minus B common throughout, so we have AB C minus B common throughout, so we have AC plus AB plus BC, right? So AB plus BC plus AC, so AB plus BC plus AC, so all these two terms are equal, so we can say B minus A is equal to C minus B, or we can say common difference is same, right, which is D. So common difference is what? If A, B and C are in AP, so B minus A is equal to C minus B, right? So this we can say from this. So B minus A is equal to C minus B. So that is common difference same. So this implies ABC are in AP. So this is our complete solution, right? This is our complete solution, this implies. So please note down question number 16th. Next is question number 17th. So this whole exercise is based on our logics. It will be difficult to understand the question until unless we go through the chapter again and again. Just don't focus what I am doing here. Just try to write it at your own. Try to just simply understand the steps and copy it and go through step-by-step procedure. Then you will be able to understand these questions, because this is miscellaneous exercise of chapter 9. So miscellaneous means complicated exercise, means overall everything will be there in this exercise, right? So just go through all the exercises again if you find it difficult, and then understand it properly with a clear mindset, right? 17th, A, B, C, D are in GP. C, D, GP. So we can say common ratio is equal to B upon A is equal to C upon B. So from here we can say B square is equal to AC, first equation. Similarly, which is equal to C upon B is equal to D upon C. So this implies C square is equal to BD, second equation, which is equal to B upon A is equal to D upon C. So we can say BC is equal to AD, third equation. So these three equations we will be using, because common ratio is what? Division of consecutive terms, right? Ratio of consecutive terms. So next, now what do we have? In this we have okay. So what we have to show? we have to show that a n plus b n, a raised to the power n plus b raised to the power n, comma b raised to the power n plus c raised to the power n, comma c raised to the power n plus a raised to the power n forms GP, right? So this we have to show forms GP. C raised to the power n plus d raised to the power n, d raised to the power n forms GP, right? So if this is in GP, what we have to show to prove Bn plus Cn whole square is equal to multiple of these two, because this is what, this is GM, geometric mean in between these two terms. So we can say this will be equal to An plus Bn Cn plus Dn. Now this we have to prove, ये हमको prove करना है, this concept, this statement we have to prove, right? In order to prove that these terms are in GP, we need to prove this. So how we will go? Just write this, simply write this term, b raised to the power n plus c raised to the power n whole square, right? Now we all know that what is a plus b whole square or x plus y whole square is x square, so b raised to the power n whole square plus y square, c raised to the power n whole square plus 2xy, right, whole square. Okay, so this is what, this is b square raised to the power n plus c square raised to the power n plus 2bc raised to the power n, right? So we can simply say b square is ac, so ac raised to the power whole power n plus c square is bd whole power n plus bc is ad, so this can be written as bc raised to the power n plus bc raised to the power n. 2bc raised to the power n means 2 of x is x plus x, right? Simple. So we can say ac raised to the power n plus, okay, let's expand this. So an cn plus b raised to the power n d raised to the power n plus b and raised to the power n c raised to the power n plus this bc can be replaced with ad, so a raised to the power n d raised to the power n, right? Simple. Now from these two terms we can take c raised to the power n common, so c raised to the power n common, so a raised to the power n plus b raised to the power n plus, now from these two terms we can take d raised to the power n common, so d raised to the power n common, b raised to the power n plus a raised to the power n, right? Now a raised to the power n plus b raised to the power n we can take common throughout, so a raised to the power n plus b raised to the power n common. What do we have? C raised to the power n plus d raised to the power n remaining, right? So this is what we have to prove here, a raised to the power n plus b raised to the power n multiplied by c raised to the power n plus d raised to the power n. So this is what we have to prove. So this we have got, so we can say b raised to the power n plus c raised to the power n whole square is equal to this. So this implies an plus bn comma b raised to the power n plus c raised to the power n comma c raised to the power n plus d raised to the power n are in GP, hence proved, right, with this statement. Very easy, right? We have done nothing. Here we will write reason using equations 1, 2 and 3. So in these steps we have used these equations 1, 2 and 3. Please pause the video and note down, and don't forget to subscribe this channel to get the upcoming notifications. Press the bell icon also and like this video. Thank you.